Every human being possesses talent and power. Some people will express them by creating their own opportunities. Others try to contribute through an organization or institution. Interview provides a platform to connect the contributor and the organization which provides the opportunity to contribute. For some, interview is a breeze, but for many people, it gives them fear, anxiety, panic, confusion, misunderstanding, etc. To remove those negative occupation, we present you this educational program. It is not easy to get a job that completely aligns with our qualifications. Similarly, it is tough for an organization to find the right employee with the right qualification for a job description. Interview acts as a bridge to minimize the gap. Many people find it difficult to understand the people whom they have been living with many years, whereas it is very difficult to observe, test, infer one's talent in a very limited time. Practically, we get only a small amount of time to conduct an interview. The outcome of an interview directly affects the performance of the organization. Since an organization is a collective responsibility of the employees, qualified dedicated people can directly impact the overall efficiency. But unfit employees slow down the pace of the progress in an organization. In order to prevent this, organizations focus on filtering the unfit more than identifying the fit. It is relatively easier for them to filter the unqualified in the available limited time. Every organization devises some set of criteria to filter. The more one matches the description, the more one is getting filtered. An interviewee must not overdo things that are unnecessary at the point to time, avoid giving a wrong impression. Some of the employment selection tools are ability test, personality test, assessment centers, and the job interview. Here we are only focusing on the job interview. So let's see what is an interview. Interview in person is practically the best means to get to know about the candidate. It is better than written test where it is possible to check the correct answer randomly. But faking things in person is difficult as the interviewer directly faces you. As the proverb says, face is the index of the mind. It is very easy to detect conflict of interest in person. Interview works on conversation. Interviewer knows about you by asking questions. You let him or her know about you by answering those questions. Question and answer plays an important role in many philosophical pursuits. Even Socrates endorses questions as means for learning and searching. Hence, our answers should entertain the interviewer to explore us instead of shut him or her down. Interview is not a crime interrogation. It is not meant to investigate you, so you need not panic or fear for that. It is your chance to let your qualities know to a potential employer. So let them know about yourself steadily with relax. It is too an opportunity for you know about your future to be employer. So use this chance to the maximum. ABCs of an interview. How to be the look. தோன்றேற் புகழோடு தோன்றுக அஃதிலார் தோன்றலின் தோன்றாமை நன்று says திருவள்ளுவர். How do I should look? Look comprises dress, hair, beard, eyebrows and face. Your dress should be comfortable. It should not make others to pull a long face or attract unnecessarily. To wear a dress is not to cover up the naked body, but instead to express our integrity. There is a dress for every occasion in every culture. Our dress must match its occasion. Wearing a night dress to a marriage is inappropriate. Hair should be properly combed and facial hair trimmed. Face should be fresh. Inappropriate accessories must be avoided. Wear a smile on your face. Don't artificially smile. Smile from the heart. It is only possible if you face your interview happily. How to be the feel? Face the interview with a refreshed heart. Meaningful words come out the mouth when you are genuinely excited, which eventually leads to meaningful conversations. Conversations true to one's heart contain only truth. Henceforth, we would have expressed ourselves in a clear and concise manner. Be honest. Ignorance is something is not a crime. Express what you know, what you don't know fairly. Be interested. Be genuinely interested in the interview process. Your involvement in your skills Interviewing organization, the process will let them take a note at you. It will pave way for them to extract your abilities from you. How to be there? Be punctual. Do the work in allotted time. Missing the deadlines wastes our and others' time. We don't have control over time. It is totally worthless. We cannot manage time. As said in the proverb, time and tide waits for none. One thing we can do is that we can travel along with the time. I insist it would not come along. We have to go along. Many people here would have faced the situations where we missed a bus, train or boat. But being unpunctual may lead to miss many good opportunities in life or even life. In every aspect of life, we should strive to be punctual. Same applies to an interview. Being late triggers panic. We give a bad impression in the first meeting. Make them wait for us is the worst. To be taken to an interview. Paper, pen, pencil, resumes, photos and contain them in a proper container. How to be during the interview. Answering in an interview. Review your answer before letting it out. Use simple sentences whenever possible. Form your words clearly and know what you are going to say before answering. Avoid starting at some point and finish at an irrelevant point. Don't lie on things that you do not know. Utter words instead of noise gestures. Clear yes and no should come out the mouth. Focus. We should be conscious at all time. Interviewer should get the full attention of you. Checking your phone, looking out of window, concentrating elsewhere in the hall should be avoided. Avoid making them repeat the questions because of your inability in listening. But if the question is not clear, you must not hesitate. Scribbling, moving things from the table should be avoided. Our attention should be with the interviewer and the process at all times. Our body language and how we express ourselves also counts in an interview. So your actions from the entry to the exit of the hall is gauged. Biting nails, shaking your legs, making music with hands and mouth should be avoided. There should be a honor in our activities, not cowardice. Seeking permission or excuse should be from heart. You should not act or simulate them. It will not be natural. Like how our mouths hurt if our smile is fake for a long time. It is identified. Now, a new job for you. Before attending any interview, here is a new job for you. Let's find who are all in this picture. It doesn't matter if you don't know any of them. Let me tell you. They are all detectives in famous stories. Sherlock Holmes from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Hercule Poirot from Agatha Christie, Philip Marlowe from Raymond Chandler, Nancy from Caroline Keene, Miss Marple from Agatha Christie, V.I. Warshawski from Sarah Paretsky. Again, it doesn't matter if you don't know any of them. All you need to focus is you are also going to do the same job. Here, you are going to investigate about a person. Do you know who? It's you. Whether it's big or small, tiny or substantial, doesn't matter. Collect your facts, organize it and record it. Don't reject a tiny fact as unworthy. Everything is important. Information collection. Let's see what are the information we need to collect before an interview. Education, employment, social activities, recognitions, language, skills, games and hobbies, environment, family and friends. Education. From school to college, name and details of institution, from date and to date, course, subjects, marks or grade or rank. Recognition with prizes and certificates, recognition by prize, contribution to the institution in detail, skills developed, remarks by the teachers, tutors, professors or head. Employment. Whatever be the job, small or big, if you did it, just record it. Full-time job, part-time job, holiday jobs, weekend jobs and occasional jobs. Employment. What are the employer details needs to be filled? Name, address, telephone number, email ID, supervisor's name, where are they if possible, letters of recommendation, from date and to date of employment. Job detail. What are the job details needs to be recorded? Duties and responsibilities, supervisory experience, specific skills, accomplishments, promotions with date, awards, honors and special recognition. If it is a part-time, holiday or weekend job, the number of hours worked or a session can be recorded. Social activities. So what are all the organization detail under social activities needs to be recorded? Name, address, telephone number, email ID, supervisor's name, and where are they if possible, letters of recommendation from date and to date of association with the organization. It is pretty much same as the employment details we saw before. And what you did there, what is your job there, what you did, number of hours or month you spent there, duties and responsibilities taken, and what are the skills developed there, and what are the accomplishments you got there, awards, honors and special recognition what you got, and also what the organization got because of your performance. Recognitions, name of award or recognition you got, received from whom and the date, importance of award or recognition and what is the reason you got it, and other information such as photographs, mementos, etc. also can be added. Language, list the languages to read, to write, to speak, language skills, and any other achievements or recognition you got for that language skill also can be recorded. Skills, name of the skill, how you learnt it, use of the skill and where you used it, results of using the skills, how do you rate yourself in that particular skill, and how others rate you in that particular skill. Environment, your environment, it is basically from where you are. Ideal environment, what is an ideal environment up to you. Environment you hate, it is environment where you don't want to be in. Environment you liked, it is obviously the environment where you can feel yourself. Environment change, what is an environment you would like to change. You as an environment change agent, it describes the process you can take in the environment change process. You are going to collect all the data about this environment. Family, name and relation of family members, impact by them to you, on you by them, contributions given to the family, contributions accepted from the family, how they helped you and how you helped them. Handling your responsibility in the family, regular household chores you do in the family, remarks by family members you got, family functions or gatherings you have attended or organized, relation with immediate family, and how you are handling conflicts within the family. Friends, list out the name of your friends, how long you know them, and the conflicts you had with them and the pressure you got from them, how important you are to them and how important they are to you, any important things you did for them. Collect the information. Being the salesperson, now you have collected all the information about yourself. With the help of all the information you are going to sell. As a salesperson, you will have to explain the product knowledge, product features and the benefits of purchase. You are the product that you should sell. Confusing? We talk about ourselves, but it should be done. Talk your heart out without any shyness. Product knowledge. Product knowledge is knowing about you, about your family, about your friends, about your qualities, about your abilities, about your strength and about your weakness. Product features. Education, employment, activities, awards, language and specialization. Benefits of the purchase. You have to explain the benefits of purchase in a way how suitable you are for the position and how knowledge you are for the position and the skill set you have is matched with the position and the advantages you have over other competitors. What is screening interview? It is the first interview. Generally, it is a verification process. They verify items that are on your resume such as dates of employment, schooling, etc. It is a pre-process to selection interview. Phone interview. What is a phone interview? Why it is needed? What are all the precautions need to taken during the phone interview? And how the process is happening in phone interview? Phone interview helps to gathering the information. Initial contact is easily established, removing unpotential candidate from candidature. Why phone interview is in place? Location. So it helps to contact people remotely. Travel cost. It reduces the travel cost associated with the interview process. Divergent schedules. Interview can happen on their convenient time. Short on time. Interview can happen in minimal amount of time. Precautions. What are all the precautions need to taken before a phone interview? You need to have a pad, pen, and a copy of your resume on your hand, where you have to be for a phone interview. It should be in a quiet area. What needs to be avoided before a phone interview? Any interruptions. What needs to be fixed? The best time for the interview, which is obviously when you have all the essential things like pad, pen, and a copy of your resume in your hand and in a quiet area without any interruptions. The process of a phone interview. Carry the smile. Though it is not an in-person interview, you have to carry the smile. It helps you to talk naturally and it helps you to reduce your nervousness. Be enthusiastic. Forget it is an interview. Just be enthusiastic. Speak as a conversation. You have to be careful as it shouldn't go as a monotonic. Your voice should be loud enough to be heard. Make the interviewer to talk more. Sell you. Here you can use all the information or product knowledge you have gathered. Make sure you are highlighting all your features. Make the impression. Yes, you can make the impression during a phone interview with a good conversation. In-person interview. In this kind of interview, the interviewer evaluates the skills and the personal chemistry of the applicant on a first-hand basis. Here, the interviewer can excel at separating the wheat from the chaff. They are likely to spot inconsistencies or outright lies on your resumes. They can spend a comparatively long amount of time with you. Screen out candidates who lack the aptitudes and attitudes the company is looking for. Team interview. What is a team interview? It is a pleasant conversation, but sometimes it can go to a torturous interrogation. In a group panel interview, each interviewer asks questions randomly. It will appear as an investigation, but it's just an illusion. Don't panic. Focus on the questions, answer steadily and clearly. That's how you can speak clearly without any confusion. How team interview will be happen? A session of question and answer, or turn the group loose to shoot questions at you like a firing squad. If you didn't satisfy someone of the group panel, don't get confused. Decision in a group panel is collective. So if you are misunderstood by someone in a group panel, don't panic or try to please. They will let us miss other opportunities also. Broader range of questions will be there. Treat every member of the team with the same respect. Situational interview. Situational interview helps to find out combination of real world experience with inspired creativity and who works and contribute to the team. How situational interview will be? You will be given with an imaginative product. Hypothetical questions will be there. So it is not possible to prepare beforehand for a situational interview. The facts we collected out ourselves will help us indirectly. There is not right one answer. We should be able to reason with our answers. How you have to be in a situational interview. Admit the nervousness, if any. Take a moment to think before answer. Do not exaggerate or fabricate. Show your grasp of the real world and learning. Be ahead of time and plan your answers for different situations. Have a strategy for the information or resources you lack. Stress interview. Stress interviews only happen for the job where there is a heavy interaction between public. It is notable that stress interview can start without even you noticing, like making you wait for a long time, pouring water, or answering inappropriately. Stress interview is designed to see what you would be when the going gets tough, and what they will be seeing in you is, are you depressed, hostile, flustered, or irritated? How you have to be in a stress interview. Recognize the situation. Before answering, compose the answer in your mind. It is just an artificial scenario to find your reaction to pressure. So, stay calm. Watch the eyes of an interviewer. Watch your tone of voice. Do not become sarcastic at any cost. Behavioral interview. What is a behavioral interview? You have to show off your qualifications. You will be asked what you can do. You have to answer those questions with specific real life examples of situations. It helps them to know about how you reacted in past so that they can predict the future with your past. It helps them to know about the competencies of the person they hires. Your competencies noted during a behavioral interview are decision making, time management, problem solving, organization skills, multitasking, interpersonal skills, writing and presentation skills, team building, and flexibility. Competencies mismatch. It is impossible for your skill set to match the job description. 100% compatibility is unattainable. So, we should dig our talent pool and derive the skill sets of us which match the job description. The investigation against us by us will help in this. How to answer in a behavioral interview. Here are some of the tips for how to answer the behavioral interview questions. Present the task or problem, steps to accomplish or solve, and highlight the used competencies. Talk about results. These are some of the sample questions asked in the behavioral interview. Motivating employees, toughest group, cooperative group, positive influence from others, team, organization and planning, group coordination, multitasking, unforeseen circumstances, speedy decisions, decisions that took more time, initiative, reporting methodology, conflict handling, unpopular decisions, most difficult person you handle, needs and values of others, problems while working, disappointed team handling, a solved problem, presentation skill, work delegation, fact finding, project initiated, big presentation, complex presentation, convincing the boss, convincing the client, client conflict, and even firing. Non-verbal behavior. The cues are visual and vocal. Some of the visual cues are smiling, nodding, eye contact, and body posture. Vocal cues: voice pitch, speaking rate, and speaking time. Inferred characteristics in nonverbal behavior are personality profile, skills, competencies, motivation, values, leadership, and company attraction. What are the possible outcomes of nonverbal behavior? First impression is not only based on what the applicant says, but also on how the applicant answers. Research shows a positive relation between applicant, positive nonverbal behavior, and recruiter evaluation. Positive nonverbal behavior, that is immediacy behavior, elicit proximity and liking. What is immediacy behavior? High level of eye contact, smiling, confirmative nodding, hand gestures, variation in pitch, speaking rate. Caution: if your verbal behavior is authentic, then it is favorable for you. If your verbal behavior is fake or neutral, then it is definitely unfavorable for you. When compared to blue collar jobs, the impact on different or other jobs is very high because of non-verbal behavior. Irrespective to the interviewer or interviewee, when a female is involved in the interview process, high eye contact is definitely favorable for you. Job interview anxiety. One of a huge hurdle is you will require to meet strangers, talk about yourself, and the strangers are in position of authority. The strangers evaluate, judge, scrutinize your appearance, what you say, and how you say. It could sabotage your performance. Job interview anxiety referred to in many ways. It has many variations and degrees of severity. Some common names are performance anxiety, interview anxiety, choking, nervous apprehension, actor's nerves, fear of performing, social inhibition, acting panic, interview panic, nerves, speaking anxiety, show and tell stress, shyness, and social anxiety. Some of the facts of job interview anxiety is it's reassuring and powerful to realize these essential truths about what scares you. The first step is to demystify it. It is normal because it is experienced by high performers also. It can never conquered but managed, suffering only during the actual interview. How to beat the interview stress? Nobody is perfect, so no need to worry about not being perfect. Likewise, you don't have to worry about not being fear free. Adjusting and managing anxiety, and you should use that to fuel your performance. Why it is happening? Body's chemistry tells ready to perform, which inaccurately misinterpret nervous, mistakenly believe nerves to be bad. It is like a chain reaction. Worry about to fail leads to embarrass yourself, which leads to worry about worrying, which again goes to worry about fail. So it is a chain reaction. Symptoms of the interview stress are shaking legs, racing thoughts, feeling nauseous, shortness of breath, tingling sensations, thinking something bad is going to happen, poor motor control, can't catch breath, raising heartbeat, general anxiety with no anchor, constipation, numbness in body, moodiness, wobbly knees, irrational thoughts, pounding heart, sweaty palms, headaches, heartbeat may seem louder, trembling hands, flashbacks, feeling you will die, nausea, disconnection with self, muscle tension, avoidance behaviors, rushing, negative thinking, nightmares, inability to eat, inability to control thoughts, breath very high in chest, voice may crack, sudden tiredness, insomnia, breathing difficulty, memory loss, cold palms, negative thoughts, freezing, fearful imagery, eating too much, avoidance of people, inability to control images, hyperventilation, difficulty concentrating, emotional flatness, fear the anxiety will spiral out of control, dizziness, sensory deprivation, stiff movements, voice may constrict and pitch may increase, poor coordination, heavy legs, stiff neck and shoulder, impaired sense of timing, butterflies or fuzziness in stomach, shaking voice, poor balance, tunnel vision, spinning sensations, sudden heat in body, feeling cold for no reason, impaired vision and hearing, stumbling and bumbling, frozen movements, dry throat, self-consciousness, cold feet, obsessive thoughts, distorted sense of elapsed time, panic attack, blushing, uncomfortable feelings. Conquering stage fright. Learn to relax, self-discipline, adjust mentally, place less pressure on you, stay positive under pressure, enjoy when you perform. Use performing as a way to discover yourself. Connect with your audience. Here, your audience is your interviewer. Inspire yourself. Create the conditions to your potential. Keep an interview stress performance journal. Tips to keep you cool. Wear your favorite clothes, which should be professional, comfortable, best, and lucky if you believe. Start preparations early, which is getting up, relaxing, and no rushing. Put your materials together, which are cover letter, resume, certificates, and put them in a file. No coffee or other stimulant, which helps you to be cool, calm, comfortable, and show you. Use interview as a give and take. It is not an interrogation, so prepare your questions also. Follow through, reciprocate, and thanks. Checklist. Practice. Collect information about the organization. Prepare an attire ahead of time. Take extra copies or items required. Stay calm. No need to answer quickly or to fill the silences. Show what you know and follow up. Essential things. Essential things to carry while going to an interview. Few copies of resume, folder to hold them, photographs of you, work samples if you have any, pen, small notebook, and a briefcase to carry everything. Personality. Personality, that is about you, which is not the private details of your life. Personality is your character traits to decide hire or not. Keep it simple. Do not leave the thread. The thread is the skills and qualities required for the job. Be honest. Don't be more nor little. Answer with relevant to the career. Answer realistically. Listen carefully. Ask for clarification if you need. Unless you understand the question, you won't be able to answer. Some questions about your personality, about yourself, need to be directed, biggest weakness or strength, handle success or failure, short term, long term goals, work preference, alone or team, siblings and relationship, risk taker or cautious, leadership, pressure handling, procrastinator or co-worker relationship, boss-employee relationship, ready for change, money matters, hobbies, decision making, work-life balance, lying, childhood days, work environment, luck and career. Skills and abilities. Job. Basically, a job needs a set of skills. Then, what is a skill? It is an ability to do a job. Skills are categorized into two, soft skills and hard skills. Soft skills are skills to excel and informal learning. Hard skills are technical skills and formal learning. Some questions in skills and abilities. Performing the job, presentation skills, job related skills, problem solving, situational problem solving, delegating the work, crisis handling, time management, computer literacy, tax related, multi-project handling, work desk organizing, directing, compliance management, skill education, client relationship towards society, management style, rating oneself, about previous jobs and relations, and project handle. Accomplishments. Accomplishments are results of your efforts. Prepare your accomplishment. Choose accomplishment that highlights your skills and abilities. For this, you might need to use your career journal. Use examples verifiable and realistic. Don't exaggerate. Express as quantifiable. Don't think listing accomplishment is speak highly of oneself. Don't think speak highly of oneself is self-praise. It is definitely not. It is product selling. While listing accomplishments, you say about professional goals and personal goals. In personal goals, highlight abilities related to the job. Some questions in accomplishments. Greatest work accomplishment, satisfied work accomplishment, progress in previous jobs, career progress, why successful or unsuccessful, progress in future job, accomplishment of work related goals, personal goals accomplished, personal goals not accomplished, value of previous jobs, value of previous employers, last minute chase ups, recognition or awards for accomplishments, team accomplishments, success, failure, overcoming obstacles, long term goals updates, promotions, use of you in the organization, and missed accomplishments. Education. Education tells your performance as a student. You need to tell how you dealt with the challenging subjects and why the easy subjects were easy. Plan to tell what grades had not told. You might probably attended internships, workshops and seminars. You need to tell what are the things you learned there and the contributions you made there. Apart from those things, you need to tell the other outside learning also. You have to explain about the choices you have made in selecting the course, institution or place, branch or major, subjects, ancillaries and optional papers. It will help them to understand about your decision making skill. Activities contributed to your education. It is basically co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. You need to tell how it helped with your education. Some questions in education. Education versus career choice, choices, decisions made, when, where, how, why, and by whom. Influence of teachers, gain or loss by going to college, subject difference or discriminations, favorite or unfavorite subjects, marks or grades in subjects, activities, impact of college life, spending holidays, teachers' remarks, course landed here, future education plans, handling disagreements in college days, difficulty in education, reasons for high or poor marks or grades, and best or worst or ever remembered part. Work. You will need to list out your work history. It will help them to find out your future performance. The way of presenting your work history should be in a way how your past jobs worked for you. Use your resume as guide and elaborate from there. Prepare in advance. It will help you to save awkward moments of silence there. Things need to sort out here is boss-employee relation and what you would contribute. For these, you would need to prepare for why you left the jobs, why you stayed, what you liked, what you didn't like, and why you come here. There should not be any yes or no answers. All of your answers should be in detail. For each answer, you need to present how your experience qualifies for this job, examples from your experience, and how you would contribute from the past experience. Some questions about work. First job, favorite job, current job, typical day at work, likings in a job, part-time jobs, jobs during college days, boss, reasons for quitting, learning from the jobs, jobs rewards, suitability for other jobs, differences, previous jobs versus new, progress in jobs, jobs and your goals, responsibility, traveling, and your team, past, present, and future. Interpersonal skills. It is your behavior with others. In interpersonal skills, you have to say how positively you have handled the difference of opinion with others. For example, there is an addition of new member to the team. If the team gets disturbed by that, then there will be a drop in productivity. So, the organization checks whether the candidate fit in with the workforce. If they feel like there is conflicts of problems, then they will not hire. So, the organization checks whether the candidate fit in with the workforce. If they feel like there is conflicts of problem, then they will not hire the candidate. How to explain the conflict of experience with another? First, you have to say your side and another person's side and then the truth. During their conversation, don't take sides. Explain as you are looking on others' point of view also. How you solve the problem and never place all the blame on other, not take all the blame yours. Some questions in interpersonal skills. Office conflicts, view on relationship between supervisor and subordinate, disagreement with boss, disagreement with you and others, unclear assignments, working on part not of job description, previous supervisors, previous subordinates, evaluating others, co-worker updates, working under boss you do not like, company policy disagreements, unfair evaluations, facing your evaluations as unfair, ideal worker, ideal manager, ideal employee, compliant handling, co-workers comment on you, client relationship, handling angry employee, making others to accept your views and accepting others' views, unhappy client, always complaining client, handling criticism, handling slow working, handling manager giving undue importance, and using office hours for personal. Special situations. Special situations are embarrassing situation or the situation you have faced which are difficult to explain. For example, got fired, there was a huge gap between jobs, hopped around between jobs and no upward in your career, overqualified for the job, unfit education, lack of experience, short period jobs and stick in a job for a long time. So while answering these questions, you have to be be honest, don't make excuses, highlight the positive, talk how you overcome it, don't put a blemish on past, tell how you enhanced skills during gap, point out the compensation for lack of education or experience. You cannot put cops under the carpet, so don't try to hide previous firing. Don't place blame on your employer or don't speak negatively about them. Do not use words with negative connotations. Tell negative in positive connotations. For example, Instead of using fired, terminated or dismissed, you can use laid off, parting of the ways or a disagreement. Some questions in special situations are why short-time job, relation with subordinates, moved around so much, stick to one, out of the job, demotion, why no promotion, why promoted, why you quit, progress in previous jobs, need of reference previous supervisors, responsibility handling, overqualified or underqualified, why outside your education, job hunting, low experience, so young and too old. Your questions. Since the starting of an interview, you only have been questioned. You are almost near the end of an interview. Now is the chance you can also ask them questions. Some questions you can ask for the information for decision to accept or reject a job offer. Keep in mind that your questions were also given attention. Also, make the time for your clarifications also if any. Frame questions in first person, not as third person. Use the time to prove you have done research about the company. Don't be afraid to ask for clarifications, if any. Some possible questions you can ask for. Why is this job open? Job location, job description, about the interviewer, chain of command, whom to report, advanced planning, chances of moving up, existing employees, left off employees, employees leaving, hiring decisions, performance evaluations, training, assignments to be handled, company financials, competitors, and never ask anything in negative. After interview, it would be great if you can send a thank you letter. To whom? Obviously to the Human Resources Department. If you had a chance to collect the interviewer details, then you can probably send the thank you letters to them also. Make sure that you are mentioning by your individual name with correct spelling. How the letter should be. Express the gratitude, re-emphasize the skill or strength, show you are a best candidate for the job, neglected information during the interview, any issues raised during the interview, be short and to the point, express your interest towards the job, provide address, phone number, email, letter must be formal, not as SMS, fit in a page, use printer, proofread your letter, use the mode they communicated you. For example, email or post. If you decline the job, also write a letter.